Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to the 3D Printing Lab, everybody. It's been 2 months? 3 months? I don't know, maybe. Since I've done a stream. I can't remember what the last one was. I was originally going to do a stream putting in my new Pinda sensor for my my Prusa Mini. But, it didn't arrive on time, and then when it did arrive, I decided to not do the stream because I didn't want to work around a schedule that I couldn't really make. So yeah. The Squire is over here now. That's where I'm going to be working on it tonight. So I'm going to be over here doing work because it's kind of hard to do it on that table. Now, I'm not really sure how well my mic is going to be picked up in the process of doing that. My chair is still broken, and I do not want to buy a new chair, so I am still dealing with a chair that makes me suddenly get shorter. Yeah. That's all I got. So today I built the rollers, which are right here and in the back. Those plates are not actually on the printer yet. I need to see what else I need to do attaching the roller wise. So I'm going to pull up our Fusion screen, which this is the blowout spec of the, whatchamacallit, of the Squire, and I'm going to do a little check around here. I have that there. I have the nuts put in there, and the motor mount is facing up, so we're good there. Okay, so I think what we're going to do... Oh, and I made my little washers, too. These little spacer washer things out of the GT10 material. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is install these plates. Now, I hope it doesn't matter that... Okay. So, if we're looking on the left side... If we're talking in terms of that, the wire is supposed to... Let me switch back to the main screen. That might be important. So, there's also no chat here. Add source. YouTube widget. That's a live chat. Ugh. Let me fix this. Give me 1 second to set this up. There we go. Automatic. Cool. Make sure the chat is coming across. Test. Testing the chat. Cool, but I can't read that. There we go. Let's go with size. That's good. Okay. So printer's over here. So if this does matter. So small problem. I put that right there. So if we look at the CAD file, on the CAD file, there is, you can see how there's the cutout here, the larger cutout. But if we look really closely right here, these two, they're positioning wise, this is like right in line with the screw hole. Now, that is a slight problem because I cannot get mine to line up with the screw hole because my plate is not curved on the corners because never mind. It was too hard to do, but looks like I will be able to get it to align to the screw hole. I just need to give it a little nudge. Okay. And I guess I put the heater wires on the wrong side. I don't think it matters. They're facing towards me right now. So like the wires are right here. I think I have to watch the build video of the White Knight to see how to mount this. I'm pretty sure I need the wave springs for this. And I'm gonna need button head screws, but let's check a build video. Carl, Knack 3D Designs. Let's see where we're at here. Knack 3D Designs. I'm pretty sure I need those wave springs. Also, if you guys haven't seen, Carl is working with the stepper install. No. Carl is working with the CR30, Creality's version of a belt printer. Building rollers, installing the rollers. Mine are installed pretty much. What is that? Installing linear rails. Do I need to do anything installing wise? Because they're just, I kind of just slid them in. There's no end caps on it right now because I took the end caps off to put it on. So do I need to really do anything like that wise? Or am I good where we're at?
Make sure the square nut is all the way back again.
He's saying something here. Yeah, I need my end caps. Where are my speakers? It's kind of hard to listen to a video without audio. I will be right back. I'm going to get headphones so I can hear the audio without you guys hearing the audio. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I have headphones now, so I can hear the audio. Let's make sure I don't make myself go deaf. Okay, cool. So I'm watching the video right now.
Push down a little bit, maybe give you guys a better view of this end. Same thing. Now I use the wider one, so it's going to hang out a little bit.
Okay, so what does he do here? So that gets installed, yada yada. Okay.
Separate first.
Wiring, not wiring, like the pulley for the belt.
I forgot to mention we needed our 4 end caps.
Okay, let me get the end caps out, and then we'll go from there. So I had a problem with down here, is that I could not tell which project belonged to which project. So I put everything in a box, every single printed part, because I have this problem with starting a project before the other one's finished. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And I always keep one screw in so I know which one is which. These are the wider end caps, I believe. So the wider end caps go in the back, and the narrow ones go in the front, if I am not mistaken. So that's the front, and the front ones go right on here like so. And these end caps will fit right on here. Well, if I put the right one on, this will fit right there, like this. Can't really see that well, but they fit right there. And then screw them in. And then the other one, the rear ones, are the wider ones, which helps me align the post there. So we're going to connect those now. So I'm assuming I can use the same screws here, which I think are M5x16s. Yes. So these are M5x16s. This is my M5 Allen key. Yes. So I am going to just use those 4 screws to... I'm pretty sure that's what Carl uses, M5x16 socket heads. Let's just confirm on that.
Narrow ones. And they literally snap right into the extrusion. They're actually keyed. Now you're going to make sure this hole lines up on the opening inside the center of the C channel. And that's where we'll run these long M3 bolts through. And then the 4 corners will be held in by the 16 millimeters.
Okay. So M5x16s, and then the longer screws are
So
what?
We'll cover it one more time. We're going to go 5 millimeter bolts, T-tooth, pulley, 7 1/2-inch shaft collars. For this segment, you will need your rollers, a 40 millimeter rings,
Okay.
7 pulley, 30 millimeter bolts, 4 metric 5 by 30 millimeter.
M5 by 30s. That too. So I also organized all the screws here. I put them in their little plastic baggies because I'm gonna need that for the next part. M3s. These are M5 by 8s. M3, 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 2.5. M3, 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 M3. So what is it? So all the screws like spilled out. So I just put them in this bag. They're M5 by 30s. Cool. So I'm going to take this now, go over to this side. We're going to very quickly install these screws in the 4 corners, and then I'll come right back. But I will keep an eye out on the chat if anyone has any questions. And as always, I always go with the 4 corner screwing method for tightening stuff in. And that's exactly how we're going to do this. So this is the front part of the machine. And yep, so I did the top left corner for me. Now I'm going to do the bottom right corner. And these are all tapped. I think I tap most of these. Yeah, I tap these. With an M5 tap. So what was I saying before is that I have a tendency to start a new project before I've actually finished the last one. So like, this is the next project. This is a Voron V0 build plate. And I've actually already started building that. I didn't intend on doing a build along stream for it, but if that's something you want to see, let me know. I did a build along stream for this, mainly on the fact that there is no like strict documentation for this. There's the White Knight, and there's the bill of materials and everything in the CAD files, but that doesn't really have the screws for it. So I'm going off of, well, in part, like, this is the same thing for the White Knight, so I can use that in the same spec, like, idea. But there's that, and then I'm putting this other cap on. It's supposed to kind of snap into place, but snap into place. Yeah, so they snap into place. Yada yada. I'm gonna grab 4 more of these. 4 more. And then I'm gonna watch the video to see, because I think the next part is like kind of tensioning the belt. Not really tensioning the belt, but like tensioning the rollers. Because there's a screw that goes into the roller, into an M5 nut that was placed inside when I was installing it in. And that is how it is. I really hope it doesn't matter that I have the heat wires coming this way, because I don't think it will matter, because either way, the wires are the wires. I didn't think about it, I kind of just slapped the silicone pad on, not thinking it would matter, because it's just a hot plate. But I didn't take into account the orientation or anything like that. So I hope it doesn't matter, and I really hope you can hear me right now. It would be kind of stupid if I was just aimlessly talking to myself, but I kind of am anyway. So these are M5x16s. This is the front of the machine. And now I was saying how like I'm doing the videos like this because there's not really a strict documentation for the printer. So I'm making the videos so there are a sort of direction kind of place to go off of. But I do a lot of work off stream, so I can't really say that I'm doing like all of the work for the instruction wise, but like most of the stuff is pretty self-explanatory, and if I'm not using that, I'm using like a video. So like building the rollers, I watched the video on it. We did change the BOM up a little, the bill of materials up a little bit for the roller wise, with the shaft that goes through the roller for everything. So I ended up using, these are bearing shafts, I think, 1/2-inch bearing shafts, because they're a little bit better at the tolerance wise, because I ended up breaking my old ones because I could not get the rods on. It was kind of making me lose my mind a little bit. So now I was able to build the rollers, get everything installed. Everything looks good there. It's going to drive me a little crazy that the parts are not the right colors, but whatever. Let's go back to the video, see what I'm doing with the M5x30s.
Lock the inside.
If I'm tightening them, if I'm just leaving them loose, I'm not quite sure yet. So we're going to fast forward through the video. Keep going a little bit more. Okay, he's putting the caps on.
Is to be like right out of camera shot. I will give you guys a nice, you can see everything out of down the center hole on the 8. Square nut is all the way back against the back of the slot. And put your long bolt down the center hole on the end cap. For now I'm just cranking these all down flush tight. Obviously we're going to want to let them way off before we put the belt on there.
Okay, so it says right now I'm just cranking them all the way down tight. So that's what I'm going to do exactly, and then we'll let them off when we install the belts. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to crank them all the way down right now. So that's there. Let's go with this one. Thank you, Frozen Rockway. Rockway, right? Yeah, I read that. Yep, just more on this build. Forever we'll be doing this. And this screw will not go in. I do not know why. The T-nut is not, there we go. T-nut was not fully seated, so I have to push that in a little bit. Okay. So now we're good there. This is not moving. Spin the machine around and do the other side. So as always, don't lift your machine up by the gantry here. Though it is quite stable, I'm not going to do that. It's bad for the machine. We pick the machine up by the base and we spin it around. So it's a little difficult because this thing is quite large now and it's starting to get heavy with everything on top of it. So we're going to give it a good spin around. There we go. And now it is time to put the other side on. Like in general, I'm very excited to be playing around with this printer and everything that it has to offer me. I do care about how it prints, but really in this scenario, this machine doesn't have the like superb print quality that you expect from like your general machines. So I'm kind of just going for this one because it's going to be fun to play around with. Like this is more printer-wise, not like trying to get great quality from it. It's just I can print big things or multiple things all at once, and that's going to be fun. But it's not going to have the best quality. And I'm moving this a little bit off of the table so I can reach the screw a little better. But it's not going to be amazing quality. But it's a belt printer. I don't expect it to be. I expect to print large things. Who knows? It might have good quality. It might surprise me, but based on the photos I've seen from other belt printers, they don't look great. It's just the idea of the long printing this. But in general, I like to get a good machine that prints well. That's why I'm kind of excited about. I would like to. Yeah, that would be great actually. I feel like that's one of the biggest things in 3D printing is like creating your own product, because like once you create your own product, you're selling it, you're making money off of the machine. Like at this point, I'm not even. The Prusa Mini is great. I love it. I have one. You haven't seen a lot of it on the channel because I don't really make videos anymore. I like this format of just sitting here talking about what I'm doing. But I have a Prusa Mini. I print on it. It's really nice. Bowden takes some getting used to. I'm not used to a Bowden extruder, so I have my Prusa Bear, which is running on the Mark 2.5. I have my Mark III, which is currently running E3D's beta products. That's all I can really say. And I have the Creality, which I fixed. Is it worth getting? Mini is great. For the size that it is and how well it prints, it's really nice. And I've noticed that it's a lot quieter than my other machines. I also have an Ender 3. I got that probably back in July. July? Yeah, probably. I have an Ender 3. I have a CME CNC Delta that I'm probably going to kit out. But the Mini is really nice. It's really fun. It's just an overall great machine. It's Bowden. Bowden takes some getting used to. Yeah. It's expected. I think I can actually multi-stream to Twitch. I could probably do it right now. I'd probably be getting more people, to be honest. Twitch.tv. Let's see. I'm going to actually start streaming on Twitch right now. Let's see if that works. Because I have the Twitch channel also. It's just I don't really... I don't really do Twitch much. I don't know. Let's sign in. If you're on my Twitch, it's 3D Printing Lab. I'm going to go over there in a second if I can sign in. Seriously, you sent an email? Why don't you just text me? Factor authentication. Yeah, that's like a really important thing, and it's like it's different for everybody, like what you're looking for in a printer wise. Like I don't know what you're looking for, but the non-tinkering is very important for most people, obviously. I accidentally switched to the Fusion screen because of the hotkey. I am going to get Twitch right now. Online, okay. Channel. I think it's under Video Producer, actually. I don't use Twitch a lot. No, okay. Maybe it's this. Go live, yes. Stream Manager, okay, we are here. Edit stream info. Building the Search for a category, 3D printing. Oh wait, no, this is where I do, I think it's IRL. Just chatting, yeah. 3D printing. 3D printer. 3D printer. Printer. Okay. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna start going to Twitch right now. Twitch. No, so I can only do one at a time. Can I only do one at a time? I'm not sure. Whatever. Okay, give me 1 minute. And I am... Crud, this is my old credit card. Shoot. Haha, I do have my payment method saved. Give me 1 minute. I am going to very quickly set this up. And I will be going on Twitch in just about a minute. Update address information. Why? What do you need me to update my address? Stop being difficult. There. Ugh. Seriously? I hate this. It's so difficult. So much harder than it has to be. It's work for me. There you go. You're gonna work for me? Please do. Almost done. Almost there. Not really. XSplit's kind of weird. It'll be done in a minute. Plus, I want to get rid of the watermark anyway. There we go. Now, I should be able to start going on Twitch right now. I am upgraded. Go on Twitch. It's not liking me. I'm there. Twitch. There. Should be back on YouTube in a second. Okay, perfect. I'm back on YouTube. I am going back on Twitch right now. I restarted the program. You are now live streaming on Twitch. Perfect. And am I live on Twitch? I think I am live on Twitch now. Yes, I am live on Twitch. Haha! So, for everyone who's watching this on Twitch, I am on YouTube in addition to being on Twitch. It's live on Twitch, I think. Hang in there, we're loading your activity. Clip that, bitrate. Okay, yes. I'm also live on Twitch now. Both are running at the same time. Okay. Welcome to Twitch. I don't know. Hello, Frozen Walkway. I'm just going to get rid of the YouTube comments on here because I do not want to see it. Okay. Back to the machine. I'm going to try and see. Okay, I am not going to look at this. I am going to pop out the chat on here just in case we get any YouTube comments. I'm going to pop out the chat on here for Twitch comments. And okay, voila, I can see both of these now. Cool. We're going back to the machine. Can I change how big the... No, I cannot. Okay. I don't know. We're on Twitch now. Building a printer on Twitch. I started the stream 40 minutes ago? Something like that. Okay. Back to the side. It's kind of hard. I should probably get a second screen that's like right here. If I'm gonna keep doing this setup. So I probably should get like a second screen or something. That goes right over here, so I can see everything. I could also just grab my laptop, but I'm lazy and don't want to go all the way upstairs to grab it. So yeah, chats look good. Gotta make sure everything works. Constant thing. It's gonna be kind of interesting what happens next year with the channel and everything. I'll be at college. My two M5x30s. I'm going to screw those in now. And there goes my chair. Again. I would like to get installing the belt on the belt printer so it actually looks like a belt printer. That's going real well. There we go. That is on there. Hello, Gus Zaki. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Okay. So that's on there. I think I am done attaching the stuff. Right? I'm done attaching stuff. Let's see. Those are the screws. Everything's in there. Everything's secured. What can I do next? What can I do next? Let's see. Installing no. Okay. Y carriage. I just installed the rollers. Installing linear rails. What does that say? Side. I don't know. Wiring the duet. Why is that so early? I don't know. Hot end carriage pre-wire, chassis wire, harness. Where are the plates? Can I go to the plates, or should I actually start like doing electronics? All about belts. Installing hot end carriage. Can I put the plates on or no? Should I wait to do that? Bottom covers. Connecting heated build plate. Installing CB8 belt installation. Removing and installing a seamless belt. Stepper install, installing the panel do, installing Y-axis end stop, tapping the threads. What does this say? Installing idler pulleys, main chassis. That's done. Installing panel do in the enclosure, installing the rollers, building the rollers. CBA tray, installing linear rails. What does that say? Side braces for the Y-axis. Okay. I did that. Wiring the duet. That's the next thing in the video wise, but mine is a little different because I am... I don't know. Is it different? Should I start wiring the duet now?
8-inch long string harness. We are in our circuit board assembly. So let's get started. Okay, and today's roll board.
What's next?
Cable. We'll need male pins to go in it. Connector, 16-20 inch pins, and
Like, should I start working on the control board now, or should I finish the mechanical stuff? Like, I don't know. What should I do? Carl! Like, I don't know what to do. Should I, like, the next thing in this video series is installing that, wiring the duet. Like, should I put the hot end on? What does this say?
Longer, or it needs to be a little bit longer for the you really don't want to scratch this black anodized aluminum. Get it out nice. Anyway, so now we need to install our heated build plate so we can go ahead and connect the rest of the wiring up and finish our wiring back here. Alright, so now to install this, again we're going to need 4 large high temp washers. I cut these out of 1/8 inch thick fiber reinforced resin. We will need 4 metric 5 T-nuts. We will need 4 metric 5 by 16 millimeter bolts. We will need 4 high temp M5 washers. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in our T-nuts. I'm just going to get this out of my way. Alright, so now I have a very precise way of measuring this out. If you want what these are your x-axis end brackets. You only need to print like the bottom 1/4 inch, just enough to give you something to line up to, but they're the perfect length for spacing the plate out. I'm going to try and judge where these screws need to go. These get close. Couple of these.
I don't know what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm doing next. I'm very lost here. I don't know what to do next. I'm gonna be completely honest, and Carl is not on the stream, so I can't really do anything. Crud. So I did that, at least, in the time. I guess I'm going to sign out, because I don't know what to do next. I'm going to message Carl, and we will figure that out. But until then, that was day 10 of assembling this giant pain in the butt. We have our rollers installed now. The frame itself is entirely built. Yeah, the frame's built now. Pretty much. The heated build plate needs to be installed, and so does the cold plate. But that's where I'm going to leave us for now. That's what I will do in the next one. But until then, stay happy and healthy, and have a great one. Hope you enjoy the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.